Do you remember this trip at all?
Yeah.
Jack is a happy, energetic child.
He's a laid-back, fun kid.
I really liked baseball because, first of all, I was Pujols' number.
He loves to be a jokester and tell a lot of funny jokes.
Yeah. He's a normal, soon-to-be 10-year-old. Jack, when he was about 22, 23 months old, he was playing and kind of slumped to the ground.
He was fine 1 minute. He was not fine the next. I looked at him. He had a facial droop. He was drooling. He was unable to support himself.
My wife's a nurse and I'm a doctor, and he said, is our son having a stroke? And we called 911 and the ambulance came and they brought him to the emergency room, and we spent 4 days in the hospital trying to figure out why he had a stroke.
It was terrifying. We just had a lot of questions at that point that really no one could give us answers to, trying to figure out what Jack's future looked like.
It just didn't feel real. It felt surreal. It felt like something that, just doesn't happen to a, soon-to-be 2-year-old, is to have to deal with something that you typically only hear about in adults.
Initially, he was predicted to have a full recovery, but as the stroke kind of evolved and set in, that's not what happened. And so for the last 8 years, he has really been focused on therapy and trying to get the left side of his body strong and back to where it should be for his age.
You're a little tight this morning, aren't you? He is a star patient. When I first started seeing him when he was 2, he had issues with basic walking, basic standing. Since then, he is now riding bikes and playing non-adaptive sports, which is very big for a kid his age.
Like he's done Camp Independence and he's done the Try My Best triathlon, and those are things that are very motivating for him.
Can we throw footballs?
We can. Future for Jack, honestly, I would say would be not coming to therapy much longer. I think that he's progressing really well, that we might just have to go to maintenance therapy. There you go.
The takeaway from our experience with St. Louis Children's is that we feel that Jack has gotten a very individualized, personalized plan of care. He's developed bonds with several caregivers over the years.
We knew that we were in great hands, that we wouldn't have to second guess ourselves.
Good. Get your balance inside the foot.
We are so happy and honored that Jack was chosen as the Children's Miracle Network ambassador.
It's really special because we see that someone's recognizing the work that he's doing.
I think you guys chose a really good candidate for the 2023 Children's Miracle Ambassador. He is a uplifting individual. He perseveres through thick and thin, but he is a all-around highlight for therapy services.
It makes me feel really special because Children's Miracle Network chose me as their ambassador.